Hey everybody, I'm going to give a crash course on Flipgrid today. Flipgrid is a free video sharing service that allows both students and teachers to make short kind of videos that they can share just amongst their class, kind of like a private YouTube channel, if you would, for this. So the nice thing is, yeah, it is owned by Microsoft. It's free here. So if you've never signed up before, you can go to the main page. They've got an educator sign up. You can click on that, you can create an account, or you can just sign up with either Google or Microsoft. The ECSRD will work for both there. So most of the time we just use Google with that. You click on the Google link and it will create or it will log you into Flipgrid. Now, you've probably got, or if you're a new user, you probably don't have any grids here. Grids are the classes or the groups that you want to organize by. So you can see mine, computer science 20, physics 20, and so on here. I'm going to add a new grid. So I'm going to show you if yours is blank here, what you can do for a new one. So I'm going to add a new grid here. And I'm going to say for my computer science 10, for instance, if I wanted that class to do a Flipgrid video with something. So I can either choose school email, student ID, or public kind of grids. For most of us, I think we'll be using kind of a school email. So they have to log in with their my.ecsrd.ca account. And you can use a particular code. You can assign a code to your class. So for instance, for mine, I would do CS10SMK. That way, in order to access that, for the kids, I could just give them this code. It would take them right to their class, and the assignments are right there. So it's an easy way to kind of link it up for students. Now, when you're adding who can add videos to your Flipgrids, by default, I've already logged in with ECSRD, so I've got that one. Here's the part that people miss a lot of the times. You need to add the student email address as well so that they can log in using their own email. If you're getting issues where students aren't able to log in, this is usually a step that was missed, and it's really, really easy to miss this one. Or if students are using their own Gmail, they're not using the my.ecsrd, you can do that too there. If you want, you can add another like a Gmail account or anything like that, or just keep it kind of open too. And that's it. Like your grid is made. Now, if I go to my grid, by default, I've got one topic, just an intro topic, say hello. But say I want a particular assignment. Say I want them to do a Flipgrid where they explain. For me, it's their perimeter and area calculator. And I want them to, oops, I think I clicked underline there, show and explain how their calculator program works. So I can give them a bit of a prompt here. If I want, I can add video, or I can add an image or links back to what it is. I can give them the maximum recording time. So for this one, it's going to be 3 minutes. And then if I want, I can just hit create topic. Now, another question that always pops up is, well, can students see each other's videos? By default, yes. If you want to turn that off so you control which videos are shared and which ones aren't, click the more options when you're making it. Scroll down, and that's that video moderation. So if videos are moderated, that means by default, they're hidden and you have to turn them on. So by default, the kids can't see each other's videos. But if you turn the video on, they're able to. And there's a bunch of other options here. Things like allowing kids to look at each other's videos. Do you want them to be able to use stickers, selfies, add things to it? And like launch times, do you want it to close or any of that? Most of it, when I've worked with teachers, they've just kind of done this section and possibly the video moderation and left kind of everything else as just a default there. So you hit create topic and boom, your topic's done. Now, this integrates really well with Google Classroom. So if you have your Google Classroom, you can just share it to the Google Classroom. You can go to whichever class you're working with. So what's mine? CS10 we were talking about. I want to create this as an assignment, and I could just hit go and it would link right to it. I could also just copy the topic itself and direct kids kind of to there. So remember, the grids are the classes, because remember there was a grid. If I go to this one, links. So this is my flip code for the classroom on this one. Okay, I think I've gotten myself one back There we go. So this is the code for the classroom. And then within the classroom, there's different assignments. So if I had multiple assignments, I might just want to direct them right to the particular one. So for this one, this is the flip code for this assignment here. And you can record a response as well. So if you ever want to show them what they're kind of doing with this, it's not a bad idea to kind of show this, and I'll post that in another video. But that's how you can set up a classroom for